I'm Mitch Rivard. I teach ceramics at Sparks High School. I teach beginning level ceramics all the way to advanced AP ceramics. Students that I'm working with right now are entry level ceramics, so they haven't had a lot of exposure to ceramics. And then as the second semester starts, we're going to start focusing more on creativity and using their ideas to express concepts and things that they want to.
It was a coil pot where you had to roll out long strips of clay and then make a circle and kind of build a pot out of it.
So we start with pinch pots, which is a basic level, pinching the clay to get a bowl shape. We also learn skills of joining clay at that time, which is a great way to make small round objects with pinch pots. We use examples of finished projects. We have books with pictures and things like that. I make videos that demonstrate how to complete the project, and in those a lot of times are slides from history or cultures that have done a similar thing. And also their life. I think life experience is a great source for ideas, and so they're encouraged to pick things that relate to them or inspire them.
Our ceramics teacher showed us a video how to start it off, and we build off of that. So
showed us an example, and then we kind of built our own pot. My mom has a bunch of glass pots in her house, or in our house, so I kind of designed it off of there. And then I wanted a Chinese symbol, so I did a Chinese symbol of beauty around the coil pot.
We do coil pots where they roll out snake-like shapes and they join those, and now they start expanding and contracting cylindrical forms, and so now they have more shapes in their repertoire of things that they can build. From that we do soft slabs where they make a lidded jar, and now they can start making larger projects to store more things. It increases complexity. They add the clay to it to create a human-like figure that expresses an emotion. Then we get into stiff slabs where they make a box with straight sides, and then we'll do some more with bending slabs and getting different curves and shapes within the straight and geometric forms. With those skills, then they're able to create any shape that they can imagine. The biggest thing they learn is cause and effect. They learn that when they push on one thing, another part bulges out. They learn consequences. They also learn that you're not always successful the first time, sometimes the second, third, and fourth times. But they persevere, they stick with a problem until they're able to solve it.
At one point it was kind of uneven, and then on mine, I had to expand it out so that the bottom part would be kind of bigger, and when I did that it would crack, and I'd have to make sure that all around it wasn't cracked or it would just all fall apart. And that was kind of hard because especially when it dried, it was harder to form it and stuff.
My hardest part when I was building it was my coils on one side would be out and ones would be in, and I forgot to expand it out, so it came out really weird.
I've had some students want to skip over projects. The problem with that is they don't have the skills to complete later projects, and so we focus on being persevering and problem solving. What's going right with your project, what's going wrong, and how you can adapt that, which is a lifelong skill for anyone. A lot of the questions that I put on their checklist that they have to answer are reflective in nature, where they have to reflect on what they've done and think about the thinking processes, which is your metacognitive thinking skills, and we help develop those as they progress through the projects, which is another skill that they'll need in their life. First projects that they'll make are lumpy, rough, and they're not things that the students really like. As they progress, they start developing a more intrinsic motivation where they want the fine craftsmanship. And that's we have conferences with every project that they complete, and we talk about what they've done well, what they need to improve on, and how they can do that. Conferencing is where the students get the individual help that they need at the multiple levels. So if you have a low-level kid, it's more lower level to bring him up. The higher level student, we address concerns that would make their work better also. And so every student's improving.